Joining us is Peter Lewis, Director of the Hotel School Sydney. Welcome, Peter.
Good morning.
This Hotel School Sydney is billed as a unique partnership between Southern Cross University and Malfa Australia, which operates five-star hotels and the Bimbadgen Winery. What most distinguishes this program from others?
I think it is pretty unique, perhaps in Australia, but not only in Australia, perhaps around the world. It's owned by a government university and a private hotel company. It has a 3-year degree, obviously that's the university component. There's a compulsory 6-month component of internship, which is fully paid at one of our partner hotels, built into that first-year program. And unlike many degrees in the mainstream education industry, they can leave after 1 year with a university diploma, leave after 2 years with an associate degree, or do the full 3 years and have a Bachelor of Business, which specialises in hotel management.
How long has the partnership been functioning, and how would you describe its performance?
It's been functioning as a partnership now it's in its 11th year of operation, and it's grown from a small internal hotel training program with 40 students, 20 of which were in a front office area and 20 of which were in food and beverage area. The partnership with the university was formed so those students could articulate into a degree program, and then the partnership became into its true current form. But what that has meant is that it's grown from a program of 40 students to a program with 470 students over that 10-year period. So, good growth figures, and 10 to 15% growth last year. Same as expected for this year.
Fantastic. How is the risk shared between the university and Malfa Australia?
Obviously, the two parties have got their own interests and their own areas of expertise. So you could say that the commercial property aspects of the ownership and the building and where we're situated is a risk that might be associated with the property company, that's Malfa Australia. And the university, given that it's a government university in Australia, their risks would be anything to do with academic delivery and academic accreditation, and they're subject to an audit by AUPA, of course.
Does your business model rely heavily on foreign fee-paying students, and will belt tightening worldwide in the wake of the credit crisis affect your business strategy?
That's a good question in the current climate. The answer is no. Our core business are the majority of our students, 75% of students, are Australian domestic students. And so we only have 25% of our students from an international sort of basis, and they're really spread across 30 different countries. There's no one denomination. What that means is that we do want to grow our international student base, and we want to grow it from about 25% to 35%. And we kept it proportionately low because our international students prefer it, and also our Australian students prefer it. But with the dollar having dived in the last 2 months to must be a dive of about 25%, it does make it cheaper for international students to study in Australia. So I see that as a benefit. Also, in terms of a downtime, particularly in postgraduate education, you see that people do move towards thinking about maybe upgrading their qualifications whilst things settle down and launch themselves back on the market when things are better.
Finally, Peter Lewis, what points will you be touching on in your presentation to the Public-Private Partnerships in Education Conference in Melbourne on the 8th and 9th of December?
I'll probably talk about the pros and cons, or the benefits, the advantages and the disadvantages of dealing with two completely different organisations, one being a commercial property hotel portfolio and the responsibilities that go with that, and the other be as an individual dealing with these companies and dealing with a government university. Obviously they have two competing sets of values. One's very commercial, one's very government educational sort of established, and they're interested in academic delivery, and often they speak a different language, and my job is to translate and interpret what the others mean and bring the two together, often on a daily basis. Because I think you'll agree that often it's the commercial world and the university world, commercial and academics often are quite different people, and bringing the two together is seldom achieved. And I'd like to say that that's what we achieve here on a daily basis. But having said that, you have to work on it at a daily basis.
Peter Lewis, thanks for talking with us, and we look forward to your presentation at the conference.
My pleasure. Thank you.